You know, back when I was drag racing, way back, you know, in the 60s, they had you know, gas dragster class, and then they had alcohol dragster class. You could run gasoline in the one, alcohol in the other, you know.
Yeah. And that's what ethanol is, right? It's just alcohol, or is it?
Yeah, at that time they were using, well, I mean, using mostly methanol, which is very, it's almost an identical chemically, you know, but there are differences, but what I mean, it burns the same and everything. It's alcohol either way. Anyway, you'd be sitting in the stands about an eighth of a mile from the starting line, and you could see in the gas class they had the pipes that come out and up, 4 on each side, you know, on a dragster.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you don't even.
Four on each side.
Yeah, exhaust pipes.
Yeah.
They come out and curve up, one right behind the other, 4 in a row on each side. And when they step on the gas and let off, the black smoke would come up out of them pipes.
Yeah.
With gas. But with alcohol, there was nothing. It was just clear, you know.
Wow.
And there could even be flames. It can kind of burn flamelessly even, really, you know. And then they have actual top fuel, which burns nitromethane. It's nitro mixed with some alcohol, and that's really, really powerful. That's the top class.
Yeah.
But anyway, you sort of set it to go over rich. You know, they don't care about mileage; it's just power they want. So the gas, you're really pumping a lot of gas, and then supercharged besides. So it's just really, you know, getting all the power you can get out of it. But it does burn that way. It burns. That was then. Now the gas is probably way cleaner than it was then. But still, it wouldn't be able to match the alcohol, really.
That's pretty cool that it's that much cleaner. Like that, it just doesn't produce the black smoke at all.
Yeah, of course, you know, a diesel is even more. It's just like at a tractor pull, they just overfuel them to beat hell too. It just rolls out like an old coal burning steam engine as well. You know, this.
Oh, the diesel's worse when it comes to the smoke.
Well, when they, yeah, just overly black smoke.
I always thought diesel was cleaner than gas.
Well, it kind of is as far as if you burn it efficiently, but on those they just overfuel them. They just try to get all the power they can get out of them, you know.
Yeah.
But when you have like a Volkswagen diesel, and they just sort of spoon feed the diesel fuel in, you know, and it burns pretty clean. I think in Europe they burn a lot more diesel than they did gas back, I don't know, a couple decades ago. Now I think they're kind of changing back again. They burn way more diesel than they did here anyway, that's for sure, as far as cars and stuff. With over here it was like trucks, buses, even city buses, school buses and stuff. A lot of times there would be you know, the flames come up out, and there's no flame for quite a ways out of the pipe until it gets up quite a ways out of there, and then you see the little flame. You know, it's funny stuff in a way. But
can you come up with like an explanation for why it doesn't start as easily?
Well, how is that? In the winter, like if you go up into Canada, they don't use it uh, because of starting problems. It doesn't vaporize in the winter. Well,
I was
it
kind
isn't
of
vaporize, but it's
I was kind of wondering if in the winter I'd have more trouble starting it than you know.
But that's when it's really extremely cold. And it isn't that it won't start either. It's just that it doesn't.
It struggles.
Yeah.
Do you have more problem in the winter?
No, I've never had. In fact, see with the E15, but it's only 15% alcohol. But in fact, they don't. It's a winter fuel, and in the summer they don't have it be 15. It's less than 15. But that's because of evaporation. They say that well, fuck these new closed systems. 2000 and newer, they're all closed anyway. But they say that's the reason why. It's because it's evaporative, even from your tank or from the which they claim is causing pollution or can cause pollution. But it's all political crap, most of it, really. That's what really gets my ass is about. Oh, it'll hurt the fuel, it'll hurt the car, and no. That's what I was saying before. If somebody wants to take the damn risk and say, well, I don't believe it's going to hurt my car, I'm going to run it, rather than to say it's illegal, because it's a one way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than say it's illegal.
Yeah, they want to make it illegal. Well, hurting the car it shouldn't even be illegal one way or another.
Right, it's just personal
choice. Let the chips fall where if somebody doesn't believe it, does believe it. If it does or if it doesn't, and you take the damn, Yeah, they need to either make them all at least mark it out better. What are you doing? Well, they're coming.
I know, but I'm just coasting. We'll make it.
Well.
No, but keep going.
Well, like they try to make the excuse that they're almost like doing it for you because you're too stupid to. So
right, you don't know what's
make
best.
It illegal.
Yeah. Which a lot of the laws are that way. It's like they're just. It's like people talk about the nanny state. It's that kind of thing where it's like we know what's best for you and. Won't let people assume any kind of risk, and
that way you won't hurt your engine because of me saying that it's illegal.
Well, it's like speech too. It's like, well, that's hate speech. You're not allowed to say that. Well, that makes me want to say it even more.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things that I kind of, I wouldn't even say like politically incorrect stuff, but I almost feel compelled to say
to irk them. Yeah.